This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details. FAN.
All right. Ben Lieber's here, Mike Mussman on his way in. It's Monday on the Power Trip Morning Show. We're all back together again.
What's new with you, Ben? Feels like I haven't seen you in weeks. There's Muss.
Hi, Mussy.
Ben Muss.
Hi, Muss.
What's new with Ben Lieber?
There's nothing really new. You know, it's same old, same old.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we're just like kid-wise, we're in a transition phase. Boys are done with football. Little Wells started hockey already. Ames has a section finals volleyball game on Wednesday night.
Oh, who are we cheering against on Wednesday night?
Sorry, everybody in Delano. We're cheering against you. We have to go to Delano.
On this game?
No, we are not.
Yeah, how about my Wildcats covering the 30 points?
How about that?
Take that, Tommy. Tommy can't win a bet.
No,
so maybe we should bet against Delano on Wednesday.
Yeah. So
Delano,
we got a big volleyball matchup on Wednesday. They beat us during the regular season, but we got something for them on Wednesday night.
Do your kids care at all about Halloween anymore or not?
Oh, God, are you kidding me? Yes.
They still do. Good.
Heck yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they love it. They love it because Abby loves it. It's like Abby's favorite holiday. I guess it's not really a holiday.
Sure.
But sure, you know?
Good timing. Friday night's the best night possible for Halloween.
Be perfect.
No school.
Yeah.
The next day they can just get hammered.
Yeah, just hammered.
I mean the parents in the neighborhood. Not the kids.
100%.
Yeah.
As they're pulling wagons and they got their booze in,
Booze wagons.
in the wagon as well.
Fire pits, all of it. Yeah.
Fireball.
Fire pits, fireball,
I put
fire crotch.
put a skeleton in my in a chair in front of my door, and he just sits there and goes,
Wow. So you get nobody.
All right, it's going to be a little nippy on Friday, guys.
Yes.
It's going to be a high of 45, low of 36.
Yeah.
Oof, man, really?
Yeah. That's expected, though.
Yeah, man, let's go.
Yeah,
That's greasy.
That's not bad. It's not bad. No rain, no snow.
All right, we'll
We're
take
good.
that.
We already did the Halloween thing.
What do you mean
So
you
on-
already do
You
it?
have
Yeah,
adult
so on-
children.
you were too wasted to know what day it was.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. No, on Saturday we had Croctoberfest,
Oh, my.
our annual.
Oh,
That
right.
sounds amazing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
so
right. When
much
you wear
fun.
nothing but Crocs.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, very Brett Favre-like. No.
So that takes the place of Halloween?
Well, no. Well, our kids are gone. So
What? No.
we're going to do Halloween.
come
We're just
back?
going to stand there and give out candy. We're not going to dress up or anything like that. We're not weird.
Okay.
But at Croctoberfest, my wife insists it's mandatory on the invitation that you wear a costume.
And your costume was?
I was Willie Nelson, and Hawk, I'll send you a picture. She was Dolly Parton.
Bring it on.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
But yeah, we got I don't know, there was 35, 40 people there, and we had about 25 crock pots going.
That sounds amazing.
What'd you guys make?
I made meatballs, and Chrissy made a wild rice.
Oh, wait, you guys didn't have a joint crock pot just for the family?
No,
You each had to bring one?
Yeah, everybody brings.
It should have been themed. You
Yeah.
should have had some Willie Nelson inspired crock pot.
Believe me, we had some Willie Nelson inspied stuff. Yeah,
Is that right?
Yes, yeah.
Just not in a crock pot.
Right.
Was it more in in a bong?
No bongs. Jeez, what are we in college?
Yeah, relax.
Yeah,
You guys are empty nesters.
Yeah.
That's when you bring the bong back out of the attic.
James Bond.
Right.
Man, just so
Billy
much
Bong
great
Thornton.
food. You're sitting there at 0.5 and
Hey, Muss.
have had a gummy.
Muss.
Hello.
I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah.
The one behind you.
Yeah.
What was the sluttiest costume at this Croctoberfest?
Definitely Dolly.
Oh, really? Your
yeah.
wife
So why
won
don't
the
you share with the
sluttiest
class?
costume?
Why are you
And
just going to send it to hockey?
She played
This is my
up
friend.
the role too. Yeah, she was definitely in Dolly mode.
Is that
She was
right?
a riot. She had a great time.
So your wife was
Good
the
for
winner.
her. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's great.
All right. What about the second
Did you ask her to
sluttiest?
keep the costume on? You know what I mean?
No. She
Keep
had
up
to
the
pop
accent?
the balloons.
Oh. Yeah, it happens.
Pennywise.
So it was a good time, man. Had a
Good for
great
you,
weekend.
Mussy.
That's too many crock pots.
Oh, I
What do you
love
mean
that.
it's too many
No,
crock
there's
pots?
How many did you say? 35?
35 people, yeah.
35 people, 35 crock pots?
No, not 35 crock pots.
Oh.
Right around 20, 22.
Even that's too many.
No,
Yeah,
that
it's too
sounds
many.
perfect.
No.
It's too many.
It was really good.
I wouldn't be able to enjoy all of them because I'd be too full.
Well,
You just
speak
sit
for
a little
yourself.
each, you don't. Yeah.
It's too
Plus,
many. Too many options.
You sit down, you eat it up, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm going for seconds.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, for sure.
You have a problem.
Plus, there's got to be like 3 or 4 things you don't want.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. I mean, I bet
Somebody
that
made
apple
some
crisp was
gross-
good, but I don't want that.
You don't eat apple crisp?
I thought, I mean, I would, but it was like,
Just
no
not.
time.
You didn't want to take up space in your belly for that.
Yeah, no time for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably just stick with the meatballs and the queso dip.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of dip.
Good queso dip. Wales.
Oh, Wales.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you got, some kind of chorizo in it.
Oh,
all the good
get
stuff.
out of-
Onions.
get out of town, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy put in steak.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh,
You have rich
why
friends,
not?
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, I'd have some right now.
I would like a big pot of it.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. So you're doing nothing. So you're just Scrooging it on Friday then, huh?
Yeah. No. We'll just hand out candy. That's all we're
just
going to
hand
do.
out candy,
What
that's all.
else we're going to do?
Yeah.
We'll probably leave candy out because we got to wander the neighborhood.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Aren't you
wait.
going
I
with
can't wait
3
to see you
spots?
guys.
Yeah, Lieber's, Scott Taylor's, and my wife's friend Sydney
Yeah.
and Tyler's.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Are you guys going to walk around our neighborhood when you come by? Or you're just going to stop at our house and then?
No, we'll probably walk around.
I was
I'm
gonna
sure
say,
you guys have
you-
the good stuff.
Well, yeah, you got to go. You got to walk through the little cut through.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
to Country Club. They have all the.
All right.
They have all the
Yeah.
good stuff.
All right. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll direct. Once you get there, we'll direct you. With
All right.
Louis so small, everybody's just like, he's just going to hammer this.
Yeah, that's for that fat
Presented by
dad.
the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Thank you. Get your tickets now. Let's have some fun. It's going to be great hockey. People are excited. There's also a lot of buzz surrounding the Mega Millions jackpot. That's because it has soared to $714 million. Next drawing tomorrow night, the cash option is about 334. Before the lucky numbers are drawn tomorrow, lottery players will have a chance to strike it rich in tonight's Powerball drawing. That's an estimated $358 million. That'll wet your whistle.
Well, either way, the guys that robbed the Louvre are going to have to try to win the Powerball or the Mega Millions now because they got busted.
Oh.
So they're not going to get to sell those jewels.
What are they thinking? They got to be better than
They took a crack at $100 million,
Yeah.
I know, but
and they for a week had it.
Yeah.
Dummies.
did they get the stuff back?
I assume so, but I haven't looked that part up
Did
yet.
they try to go pawn it, and that's how they got busted?
Well, one
Yeah,
guy
they
was trying
weren't
to get to
Pawn
like
Stars.
Algeria. One guy was going through Charles de Gaulle Airport in France and got busted at the old passport line.
Were they? Were they so surprised they got away with it? They didn't have a getaway plan? What the hell?
Well, and that's what I'm mad about is
Yeah, I
last
can tell
week.
you're pissed.
Last week I was like, tip of the cap. I'm so proud of you guys.
You said it.
Yeah.
But again, this would be like Leonardo da Vinci painting some masterpiece and then taking a dump on it. You got to finish the project, right?
Who
You
would
got to
wanna
land the
see
plane.
that?
Well, Dwight Hockey would, but no, you can't have a masterpiece heist if you don't get away with it.
Yeah, right.
Getting
Yeah,
away with
correct.
it for a week does not count.
No.
Fantastic job, good start, got out of there. But if you don't get away, you don't get that money.
Yeah.
What do you have? You have nothing. Now you have jail time.
Yeah.
Pull your hands up.
Did they ever find the Pokemon card guys? Remember that busted
Before
us?
the
Like,
show,
right. Did they
yeah.
ever find that?
Don't know.
Don't know.
I have a ghost of memory. I know we've talked about this like 4 times. I think they did.
Either way, my guess is the investigation for the Pokemon heist little less intense than
Oh,
the
yeah.
Louvre.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Which again, that's part of the strategy is will the police give up because they stopped caring?
Right.
Yeah.
Could you imagine actually saying the sentence, I got to lay low, man, after the Pokemon heist?
I mean,
Hey, money's
yeah.
money.
Some of those are worth a lot of money.
I found a safe house. Just laying low.
Yeah. They're having a crock pot party.
I'm going to sit on these
I
cards.
think
for a
Willie
while.
Nelson's here.
I did see on CNN.com that they did use DNA to track these people. So I don't know where they got the DNA. They must
They
have.
used TNA?
Yes, they sure did. And they
Hawks
lured them right
bathtub.
back.
Hey, come on back out.
Yeah, they said, take a look at the Venus de Milo.
Wow.
She doesn't even have arms. No, anyway, that sucks that they
Yeah.
didn't get away
Yeah.
with it.
Well,
Get away with it.
Yeah, get away with it.
yeah. Surveys show that 1 in 4 Americans say they have lived in a haunted house. In fact, 23% say they currently have a resident ghost.
Science does not support the existence of ghosts, but many people report lingering energy after death, cold spots, unexplained noises, even pets acting strangely. If you're selling, paranormal activity does not legally have to be revealed, but in most states, death does. NerdWallet says a ghost in the house can lower its value up to 25%, but it can raise the value if a ghost is someone famous. That is, if ghosts even exist. I'm Bree Tennis.
The hell is Turd Wallet?
No. Nerd Wallet.
Oh.
Turd Wallet's your dad's website.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. When I lived
in prison.
When I lived downtown, the condo I lived in had a spooky wizard that would visit me at night.
Yeah, you told us about that
And
a
then
lot.
Zach stayed and watched Muppy one weekend, and he saw it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a spooky wizard.
Spooky Wizard.
I'm pretty sure our house on Elm Street when I grew up, Atana when I grew up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was
Well,
just
you lived on Elm Street. That's why.
come on.
Yeah. But there was just always something really spooky about the house, especially if you're by yourself. And of course, you're a little kid, but whatever. There was something there, and I know a woman died in that house before we moved.
Yeah, I know Corey's face is twisting right now, but I'm a true believer that 100% there are haunted spirits out there. There are spirits out there. Whether they're going to haunt you or not, I don't know. But I have thankfully not been in a home that has been haunted.
Paul, your hands up.
The woman that died in the house was at Woodhawk.
Before or after the death?
Before.
Oh, before.
Yeah.
Okay, because the other way would be gross.
I ain't doing that.
Wouldn't it be awesome to be molested by a ghost? Jeez. I mean, really, just you wake up and all of a sudden you're like, "Hey, what's going on?"
All right, Mus, we weren't going to do this, but this is officially now an intervention.
Yeah. No,
you need help.
The guy that I lived with, the Beezer, he claims once that he had sex with a ghost.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good haunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
That's a
conjuring
true
I
story.
want.
Well, at least he tells it. He said that, this ghost showed up in his room one night. They made love, and then the ghost left. He had sex with a ghost.
That he was hiding his masturbation, right?
Probably.
No, Ma, there's this ghost here.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's all fun and games till there's a bunch of little ghosts running around.
Paying ghost support.
Yeah.
Oh.
Deadbeat dad.
No. Well,
There you go.
Look at there.
There you go.
That's a Zach joke.
Well played.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sitcom idea.
Deadbeat
Deadbeat
dad.
dad. Just a ghost who isn't taking care of his ghost kids.
That's going to need to be on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Or like Adult Swim.
Yeah. That'd
This
be a good
Sunday
adult
night,
swim
Deadbeat
bit.
dad. It's basically Beetlejuice.
What has Larry
with
done now?
Terrible parenting.
Who, me?
Yeah. Researchers are warning about pain and medical issues coming from excessive smartphone use. What's called tech neck is a strain when
Meat
someone
sauce.
holds their head forward for long periods of time.
I've had that 100%.
Remember, he hurt his neck reading Jim Harbaugh tweet rumors. You were so locked down to Twitter for an entire day because you thought maybe the Vikings were going to hire Harbaugh.
Yeah.
That you hurt your neck, and it was pain for weeks, right?
No, so much so that Abbott's buddy over at somewhere in, I forgot where it was, but Abbott's
Menards.
neck surgeon guy had to
His
squeak
neck
me
surgeon
in.
works at Menards.
Sure.
Yeah, he works at Menards. Yeah.
Abbott doesn't have the best guys.
Well, it's our insurance.
Yeah, he stuck me in and helped me out. It was hideous. I know that I'm the boy who cried wolf. That's the worst pain I've ever been in.
Yeah.
That was awful.
I just love the idea. I really wish you had gone to somebody that didn't know what you did for a living, because you just walked in and the doctor said, "All right, so Paul, what are you dealing with? Really, really bad neck pain. Well, when did you start feeling this pain?" Well, 3 days ago, I spent 10 hours monitoring the Jim Harbaugh situation on my phone, and I couldn't put Twitter down, and now my neck hurts.
Well, doctor, it all started with an Adam Schefter tweet.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, don't you
10
remember the
hours
story,
of Twitter.
though?
Yeah.
Do you remember the story though? That was the third doctor you'd seen, because the first two just said, I can't help you, brother.
I can't lop that head off.
We don't have a
head's
hoist
too large.
big enough.
I mean, what do you expect your neck to do?
Yeah, correct.
Give that neck a break.
Yeah.
Man. So tech neck's a serious problem, though,
There you
according
go.
to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
story.
Yeah, for real. It's a
there we
big
go.
deal.
For sure. Let me see the end of the story here. 'Cause,
Tech neck.
What did I do with it? There was an end to the story, I promise. But I got all.
Did you guys ever get into those tech decks, the little skateboard, the finger skateboard things?
Oh, no.
No.
I still don't understand those
I don't
things.
get it.
Yeah. People
I
will
don't get
develop early onset spinal degeneration and other issues that could last a lifetime if they're not careful. That was the end of the story.
So if I understand this correctly, you actually develop this like little bone spur on your vertebrae from like looking down like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gives you like that turtleneck look. Where
Yeah.
you're just like kind of.
So eventually, Sauce, you are going to be a hunchback.
Yeah, no, he said, he goes,
Can't wait.
you're, what's it called when they take
Penis?
X-ray? The X-ray of your neck. He was like, it's not bad, but it's on its way out. Like, you got to stop
Right.
sitting like this.
It's your origin
So
story.
for about 2 months, I would sit on my phone with 2 pillows under my arms like this, and now I'm just back to this. So my head's gonna fall off.
Can you take Ozempic just for your head?
Man, I talked about this a couple weeks ago. I would take Ozempic. I just don't want to. I'm afraid of a shot. I don't want to give myself a shot.
I heard it's not that bad.
It's really not that bad at all.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, well-
easy.
You guys are tough.
Nah.
Not really.
You're
not
tougher
tough.
than you think.
Thank you, Ben. It's very kind of you.
But again, can't stop now. I already started my sentence, right?
Yeah.
Don't you want to maintain a base? If you look like a cake pop, like
Yeah.
PA once just said,
yeah.
that head's not going to lose any weight. So if you get super skinny, it's going to collapse.
And I did at one point. I lost 75 pounds in 75 days and passed out in front of Al's breakfast and peed my pants. That's a true story.
What a sentence.
I lost 75 pounds. My dad called me and said, hey, let's celebrate by going to Al's breakfast. We walked in. I go, Dad, I think I'm going to pass out. He looked at me and goes, are you just looking for attention? And I go, no, I'm going to pass out. I passed out in the middle of 4th Street on the
then
hood of his
pissed your
car
pants.
and pissed myself.
Yep.
He stayed in and had breakfast because he's known me for 40 years. He thought I was making it up.
What else?
Now listen,
Yeah.
listen, I'm 54 years old. And so this is not a great sacrifice, but I would willingly give one of my testicles to see footage of that.
Yeah, same.
I would,
Yeah.
if China has footage of that.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of that, Sauce famously, what about a year ago? Was that when did you fall on your porch? Was that last year?
Yeah, it was right before Christmas. Yeah.
And we have that infamous ring cam, right, of Sauce falling.
Hilarious.
And of course, the soundbite we play all the time that Chris is currently looking for.
2024.
Okay, so
Yeah.
last December, you slipped and fell on your porch. It was the video that rocked the internet for at least 48 hours.
And rocked the concrete of Edina.
We need your guy Dave Windjam's help. Chris and Sauce.
Let's hear it, yeah.
Sauce, tell these fellas what happened because this video, it happened in a casino. This video exists.
So-
we just need the right person to find it.
Friday, after I hit the jackpot, I said to myself, I go, well, now I have to get hammered. So I wandered over, found myself a high noon. I hadn't taken a sip of it yet. And I walked into the sports book and there's those 2 stairs. Two stairs.
Yeah, Planet Hollywood,
no,
yeah.
exactly. Yep.
I stood on the first step and my foot came out and I fell and hit the ground. All my stuff went everywhere. And I just laid there.
You missed a step, right?
I
You
missed
missed
a
the
step.
second step.
But then my foot also slipped out from under me. It was just like that. I can't help myself. I fall all the time.
He just crashed
I
and
crashed.
burned again. And
Yeah.
I'm like, we have to get
Yeah.
that security footage of you falling down the steps.
Did anybody
At the
help or
Planet
they all
Hollywood
just sit and
Sportsbook.
laugh?
Nobody helped. Nobody noticed.
Do you know
'cause it's a
about what
casino.
time that was? I mean, how
let me
close
look.
to the exact minute could you get if we reached out to Windjam and said, can you pull the security footage from...
I would bet
Yes.
it was about 12:15.
I wonder if legally if they can even do that because there's probably people in the background
who don't wanna be there, yeah.
Exactly, that don't want to be
yeah.
on. Ah, man.
But it hurt.
We could figure it out.
Can they zoom in so it's just you?
Yeah.
So nobody else is in
Yeah.
the video?
It hurt real bad.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, I was stone cold sober too.
Did you lay there for a minute?
Yeah,
Of course you
'cause
did.
I'm like, how am I going to get up?
Was it your
am I
instinct to
gonna
yell
get
for your
up?
9-month pregnant wife to come help you, even though she was
Yeah.
not in that city?
No, but yeah, that was not the best thing I did when I yelled for Kelly after I fell.
Walking is not your strong suit.
No, it is not. Or talking. Or neck strength.
And the push.
Yeah, you got tech neck for sure. Sports is next. We'll ask Ben about the Minnesota Vikings and whatnot and the Packers, and we'll talk to Muss about some other sports. Who knows? Whatever Sauce wants to do. It's his segment. That's next on the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Vikings. Here we are. Let's get right into some sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
Yeah.
Presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
We'll get to the Vikings who play the Lions on Sunday at noon, pregame at 10. Your Lions are 8.5-point favorites. The Gophers, they got blown out 41-3 by the hands of Iowa on Saturday. The Gophers had a total of 133 yards. They've been outscored 110-20 on the road, but they get to battle awful Michigan State on Saturday at 2:30, pregame at 12:30. Your Gophers are 4.5-point favorites.
You guys got two really good games for those watch parties.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oy.
Yep.
That Thursday night game, having to stay for the whole game was awful.
Let me ask you guys this then, because you guys are paying attention just as much as I am. I'll ask both Muss and Saucer there. If you could fix one thing, or if there's one major concern for our Minnesota Vikings, what is it?
Based off the last game?
Yeah.
Too many. I mean, there's just
I guess take the whole season.
It's the defense. I think the defense just has issues. I think they're leaky in a lot of spots. I think that the guys that they brought in to stop the run aren't doing that because, we were lucky that we didn't have to face Omari in Hampton or he would have run all over us. And there's just the pass rush. Grenard can only do so much. And I'm not just saying that because he's on the show. He gives 150% on every play. No one else gets any pass rush. And what's his face? Even Hurts a couple weeks ago just stood back there. And Herbert stood back there. And then when he didn't have to, he just ran right up the middle and got 15 yards a carry. The defense against the run is really bad.
Yeah, you can't stop the run when you got a third stringer who's going for 111 yards on you. And then also over the deep middle, man, this defense, and this is not just this year based, even last year, deep middle, you can hit us for big yards.
Yeah. I mean, we get what we think is a pick six, right?
Yeah.
It's going to change the whole thing. It's called,
which was a pitch.
100%
it was a catch.
And then it's reversed. It's 3rd and 13. All right, fine. We'll get the momentum back. No, they give that 3rd and 13 up right away.
Yeah. And you're on the field for 40 minutes.
Yes, you're on the field too long. And that's the other issue. The offense can't convert. They can't keep drives going. So I think it's a total system kind of thing the more you think about it.
Yeah. I think it's both sides, the interior, which we thought going into this season is like, whoa, this is all right. We've beefed up the defensive interior, and then we got the 3 offensive linemen. Okay, here we go. And so far, both sides have really not produced.
Yeah. Well, the unfortunate part about the line play is like offensively, we can say, well, injuries, right? I think that is that's not just an excuse. That's the storyline, right? That was the storyline going in to the Thursday night game because, listen, the Chargers are facing the same situation. Like, the Chargers' issues were sort of a mirror image of what we were dealing with as well when you're analyzing the game and where they're at in their season. And injuries, if it's an injury here or there, you got like an injured corner, then an injured receiver, then an injured running back, like that happens. But when the whole line is injured,
right?
The whole unit is injured. That's not an excuse. That's a real issue.
Guys got to switch positions in game,
right? So I will 100% give us some leeway and some grace on that. But defensively,
yeah,
like we don't have that excuse,
right?
So I'm with you, Sauce. I think,
and everybody goes with the Van Ginkel thing. And again, you can't just say one player is going to make that big of a difference. Now, he is going to make a big difference when he's playing and he's healthy. There's no doubt between he and Grenard. But one player should not make that big of an impact. And also, I'm saying as like a deficit to you.
Yeah, but when his backup, who you paid a lot to get, moved up a lot to get,
sure,
isn't doing anything,
right,
that's not good either. They get pass rush from one side of the field. That's it.
Well, that's the problem. Is that it's you keep hearing that next man up. Well, the next man up ain't that great.
You know what kind of depresses me is how much we could use Cam Bynum and Harrison Phillips right now.
Yeah, they could really use Cam
and Harrison Phillips too.
Yeah,
I mean, right?
Yeah, when they traded him, that
Wilson
was a little
Phillips.
weird. Yeah, and Wilson Phillips.
Paul, your hands up.
All the members of Wilson Phillips.
Especially Carney Wilson.
Woodhawk.
100%.
I like ladies. I like them.
How do you like him?
I like them healthy.
Ben, do you believe that Will Reichert has hit one wire, two wires, or zero wires?
I'm not as convinced on the second one, the one that happened Thursday night. But I feel like I just need to see better footage. There has to be better footage. Everything I've seen on X, it's too grainy. I can't tell. I feel like it does take a weird deviation in its flight path. Like it just doesn't. That's an anomaly. That just doesn't happen on a normal flight path. So I would say I'm iffy on that one, but for sure the first miss that hit the wire.
The most frustrating thing about the second one is like I was in the camp. I'm like, this has got to be an optical illusion on the first one, because why weren't like Reichert and O'Connell losing their minds, right? Like, well, how did everybody miss it except for Twitter? That was my logic. I obviously it takes a really weird turn, but I'm like, why wouldn't they be losing their minds if it obviously hit the wire? Let's just say it did, okay? And it sounds like it probably did. How is the NFL not looking into other ways to make sure this never happens again? Like they got to figure out how can the wire ever even remotely be in play on a field goal? It shouldn't be anywhere near the possibility of a kick.
Correct.
Anywhere near it.
Have we heard of any other kicker or any other team that has hit the wire?
Well, and here's the thing that I was thinking about this the other day. I've never heard of a ball hitting the wire on a punt. So they're obviously getting it out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know that the camera wasn't necessarily in the way, but the wires, because of the very nature of how they're strapped to the stadium. But somehow they find a way to keep them out of the way of every punt that's ever been kicked.
But whether it's in season, I would argue it should be immediate, especially if the NFL truly knew that the one in was it London?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one in London truly did hit a wire, and they were like, "Oh crap, this thing hit the wire." Shouldn't the next week they should have immediately changed the protocol for those cam systems? But if they don't, I would say end of the year for sure. We have to completely revamp how we figure this out and where those things are placed and when they move and where they move. I mean, kind of preposterous that it's potentially happened twice. The first time is ridiculous. The second time is preposterous.
I'm in your camp, though, Corey, with the fact that there was no reaction whatsoever from Reichert or from KOC or anybody on the field or on the sidelines. No reaction whatsoever.
Which is really strange. Or even in the stands.
Right.
It wasn't like there were half the crowd, the Vikings fans, pointing, going like, that hit the wire. Like nobody said anything, but then it blew up on Twitter. That was why I was very skeptical that it actually hit the wire.
Yeah, the very people that have the highest focus on that particular play
didn't see
and that ball didn't see it.
Kind of nuts.
I don't think it happened.
That doesn't mean it didn't. If it did, it's still egregious that it happened potentially a second time. I just don't understand why the wires are even on that side of the field when somebody's kicking a field goal.
They shouldn't. They should not be on the play side.
Nope. Get better cameras. Zoom in. On your phone, you just hit the 2X.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Hit the old 2X from the other side of the field and watch the ball.
Well, and the other thing is on a kick, you don't even need to zoom in.
No.
It's better to have the wide angle anyway.
Well said.
I don't know. They got to figure it out.
All right, that was mostly Vikings news. Should we just say that was our friends at Radco right there and then do sports when we get back?
Well, we
that
could.
was basically
I got
Vikings
more
news.
stuff about the Vikings. I got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
for
man.
you, brother.
Ben Lieber is here. Michael J. Mussman III is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Good morning, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show on a Monday. 7:43, all back from Vegas. Except for Zacho. Zacho stayed out in L.A., went to a concert.
Secco.
But here we are. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little bit of that Vikings news.
Presented by
Radco, your truck accessories.
Thank you, Radco. Radco. We talked a lot of Vikings in the last segment as well, but there's plenty more to be said.
Yeah, we didn't mention one semi-depressing recurring theme of Adrian Peterson getting arrested again for a DUI, and he unlawfully carrying a weapon. Dude just can't stay out of his own way.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Arrest in Texas on Sunday morning, charged with DWI and unlawful carrying of a weapon. Also arrested for DWI in April after a Vikings draft party in Minnesota. So that sucks.
It sure does.
When is he eligible for the Hall of Fame?
I think this year.
Is it this year? Next year? This year?
Hawk!
Sorry. Gotta let me put this down, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. God, luckily I didn't have that tucked into my waistband like I normally do.
Yeah, that was.
Is he still going to fight that guy from the poker fight?
I hope not. Please don't.
Let's go.
Please
He
don't.
needs the money.
Hawks like fighting.
See it?
He
Let's
got
see
into
it.
a brawl at that poker game, and then like a week later, those two guys announced they were going to do some celebrity boxing match. And remember,
Who's going to watch it?
I don't know. And remember Adrian? Didn't Adrian claim that they are kind of friends
Yeah,
or
they're
something,
real
that
good
they
friends.
get along?
Yeah.
You don't fight anybody but your friends.
But he just snapped and
That's how we
started
roll.
throwing fists through a poker room.
Sometimes you got to settle it.
Yeah.
I guess you just got to settle it.
Sometimes it's got to be settled, Ben.
Look, listen, I don't claim to be a fighter by any means, but were you guys a little surprised that he kind of got his ass kicked in that little brawl?
Well, of course. Adrian against a rando, a blind choice. You
guy was
almost
Rambo?
always. Yes.
Wait, Rambo?
No wonder he kicked his ass.
Did he tie the headband before it got
Adrian draw
going?
first
Let's
blood?
ask him.
Did he
Let's
yell
ask him.
Rambo? How was the fight?
I'm going to do first blood and getting to 28.
Rambo, what was your strategy going into that fight?
I'm just going to kick him in the nuts. I can just think about he's just dad, just a boss.
Rambo, what happens if he gets on top of you?
I'll beat him right off. I got to take a man outside. I'm going to whip out it. I don't care. Run a ball, get a Hall of Fame, get out and kiss my friend.
Sounds more like
Kiss
Bruce
my
Springsteen than Rambo.
I don't know what that was. Kiss your friends.
Kiss my kiss. I beat up Gene Simmons as well. I don't care. I'll beat ass.
Wow.
All right, now say you were born in the USA.
I was born down at that man's town.
Well played.
Crackhead Bruce.
Who, me?
No, not you, Beetlejuice.
Dying times.
That movie come out this weekend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody
Didn't do
see
real
it?
well. I haven't yet. I was going to go last night, but
I don't know if
Mr.
I
Z
can.
said it was solid.
yeah, he said it was. I can't wait to
Mr.
see it.
Z's the best.
I'm gonna see
He's
it
such
today.
a nice guy.
I'm going to see it
I'm
today.
such a huge Springsteen fan, and I'm still not a huge fan of the guy who plays him in that movie.
Well, it's because you hate the bear.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make me go.
Why do you think too much for me?
Jeremy Allen White's
He
fantastic.
just looks like he was a booger eater as a kid.
There's
that
something
supposed to
about
be?
his thing.
Hang on.
There are just some
Hang
people
on.
that you look
You're
at and you just
sitting
go,
next to a former booger eater, so
Former?
careful.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, former or current? Do you dabble?
I don't remember the
Please,
last time I
please
ate
don't.
one.
Yeah, please don't say current.
Like if you went to Croctoberfest last week and there was a crock pot full of boogers that his monster of a wife dressed as Dolly Parton put together, would you dabble or not?
No, probably not.
What if they had like Ritz crackers next to the boogers so you could kind of mix them?
No, but I would eat Ritz
Why
crackers.
do they call you
They're
booger? I have no
I
idea.
love how you're sitting there thinking
Such
about
a great fit.
when was the last time I actually ate my own boogers?
I mean, it was probably a while ago.
Yeah, go
Do you guys
ahead,
know any
booger.
girls that eat boogers?
No,
I probably
never
does.
knew one. Did you?
No.
Oh no, I never.
just
Not,
making
not
sense.
one.
I feel like
Let me tell you why they're the good ones.
Wait, the ones that are willing to? I wonder why.
Tell you anything.
Sauce, you just said it's been a while. Can you define
Yeah, thanks,
how
Steve.
long it's been?
I got him.
Yeah, what?
Calendar year 2025?
No. Probably at least like 10 years.
So if I just said
as an adult.
Oh, yeah,
So-
for sure, yeah.
post-COVID, not one
Why
since
would you do
COVID.
it? Please don't talk to me about that anymore.
Have you
Don't
not-
bring it up. Don't say it again.
Have
Please.
you not done it since COVID because you have long-form COVID and you've lost the taste for boogers?
Oh God, please stop.
No.
So last 10 years, though?
Probably, yeah.
Don't say that.
What do you mean
Say
probably?
No. Say
So
the
like-
word
so
no.
on purpose.
You
So
can
the thing-
lie about this, you know.
Yeah, you can.
You can lie about this.
do
You
you
can say,
mean
I've never
probably?
done it. Please stop.
You yard sale at
That's a yes.
casinos and you eat your boogers.
You're going to get home and the house is going to be empty. You know
So
that.
hang on,
right?
you're 42 or 43? 42 or 43? How old are you?
Me?
Yeah. We're talking about you.
43.
You're 43. So you would bet $100,000 that you have eaten a booger since 33 years old or beyond.
Yes, probably.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh, Lord.
But you know, there can't be a probably.
No, I'm sure I have. Yeah.
You're sure you have?
Why would you do that? Stop.
Yeah, why?
I don't know, man. I'm falling apart.
Don't admit it.
Okay.
Stop it.
I have not.
Picking your nose and flicking it is, hey, we've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Eating it is next level.
God, would you got to stop, please? I'm so grossed out.
I am too. There really is nothing. I could like try a whole bunch of different weird foods and all this other stuff. The thought of eating a booger.
I'm going break.
It makes my stomach churn.
break.
I mean, oh, God.
I mean, you kind of do just a little.
All right, that's it. We're going to
You
break.
do a little bit when you just do the, you know.
Oh, gross. Is this share?
You're sharing with us, apparently.
Yeah.
You're sharing too much.
I wonder if Kel knows that she married a booger eater.
I mean,
Is your mother-in-law still listening, right?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Well, she is
No,
probably
she loves me.
texting Kelly
She's
right
known
now.
me for like 35 years.
So she
saw
saw
me-
it when you started.
Yeah, back in your good
She's
old
seen
booger eating days.
my origin story of
How
eating
about Cam
boogers.
Scatterbo's ankle?
Oh.
yeah.
I saw that live. Dude,
What's grosser, that injury or sauce eating boogers?
Oh, saucy boogers all day long.
That was one of those that's so bad. Why did they show the replay of it?
I
'Cause they
had
did.
to see it.
Dude,
I
when
had
he-
to
I had-
when
physically find
his
it.
teammate runs over to pick him up and he just points at it, and the guy's like, "Oh, cool, yeah." And Jackson Dart felt so bad.
Well,
Yeah,
it
they
wasn't
felt
hip-
so bad.
It was a hip drag, wasn't it?
It really looked like one.
Was it?
I don't know.
That's what I read.
It looked like one. in my
don't
opinion.
know.
I don't know that they call that as much anymore. Is they?
I don't think it was called. It was. I think it's just one of those football plays that just happens.
Man,
it
that-
wasn't egregious. It wasn't like a big time horse collar where he drug him from behind.
Was it broke or dislocated or both?
I mean,
I guess we'll find out. I mean, it was dislocated for sure.
He was going the wrong way.
Man.
We'll see if he broke the end of his tibia or something.
Isn't
I don't
it
know.
weird, like how easy it is for that to happen? Like it looked like, I mean, those are two very big guys going in different directions and that happens and stuff like that. But it just looked like snap.
Yep.
How do you not pass out though when you look down at your own leg and it's making a
Shock,
an L,
right?
Right? I mean, just like
Well, you got to build up a tolerance for the gross, right? Like, for example,
Come
when
on,
you're...
don't do it, man. Please. You got to stop. My bonus is resting
Is
on this.
booger
Like,
reps.
okay, hold on.
John?
Cam Scatterbo, 100% booger eater.
Oh,
Okay.
now.
Yeah, he
I'm
does.
leaving.
Yeah, he's doing it
I
now.
would, I would bet 3 months
Yeah,
more than
yes.
he dabbled.
Yeah, 'cause what are you
100%.
What are you going to do if you see it? You're not going to, attack him.
He probably
beat you
does
up.
in the locker room, just shyly like turns his
yeah.
shoulder real quick.
He actually seems like the guy that would pick his nose. What is going on?
He's trying to draw it up the top. But the other, this is not booger talk. 2 plays before that injury, I think it was it Watt and Iron Eagle were like talking about how Scatterbo and Dart are on top of the world. They're going to Yankees games. They showed Scatterbo made like the front page of the New York Times, and then 2 plays later, completely changed. Life comes at you fast, man.
Yeah.
What?
Thanks,
Now
Ferris.
he's going to walk like Abbott. What?
That's not nice.
He goes from hip drag to foot drag, huh?
Oh, man. Yeah, that was terrible. Just
Hideous.
terrible. Oh, my God. Anyway.
Benjamin, on ESPN,
Yeah.
which is the entertainment and sports programming. What is the P again?
Disease Network.
Entertainment and
You're a Peyronie's
sports
disease?
programming, maybe network. Who knows?
I'm working on it.
They were just debating whether or not Drake May is the best quarterback from last year's class. Your thoughts? Out of Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, what do we got? Michael Penix, J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix. Your thoughts?
I would say, yeah.
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 I mean,
Between he and
he's-
Bo
Did I forget
Nix.
anybody?
What's that?
Between he and Bo Nix.
I mean,
definitely
Drake
the top
May is
two.
out. Yeah, definitely the top 2. I mean, Jaden when he's
He's hurt a lot,
healthy,
though.
and, yeah, when he's healthy and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and Caleb's just kind of figuring out still. I mean,
He
new
regressed
offense,
yesterday.
and I think there's hope for Penix and McCarthy, but obviously McCarthy we haven't seen more than 8 quarters. So, yeah, and I think that he's definitely found it is about fit as well, right? I think that Josh McDaniels knows how to utilize a player like that and get him to play efficiently.
Yeah.
So maybe if he's in a system that's, like Michael Penix is in, maybe it's different. I don't know, but the proof's in the pudding, and he's killing it right now.
What a turnaround by the Patriots.
I know.
They were
for
the
sure.
laughing stock last
But
year. Now
that's-
they lead the division.
But again, that's the thing, like that we all hold on this hope. Every one of these teams that we have up there, these players we're talking, Caleb, Daniels, Drake, Penix, McCarthy, Nix, every one of the teams that they're associated with have the same hope that this one guy can change the outlook of our whole franchise.
Yep.
And so do we.
And so do we. We just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. They tried to get that guy, though.
That's what we hear.
Well, and that's also the $64,000 question that we may never know the truth to is if you tried everything you could because Drake May was your guy, then did they settle with J.J. McCarthy or did they truly think he was just one notch lower? You know what I mean?
And to go
we'll never know.
even deeper, they also tried to take those picks that they had, including the pick in this year's draft, to try and get Justin Herbert. They offered them 3 first-round picks for him, and the Chargers said no.
Probably smart.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah.
He looked great the other night, I'll tell you what.
Yep.
I'm a huge fan of him. Man.
Yeah.
He's
I
great.
think
I like Harbaugh, too,
really
even though he
good.
gave me neck.
Tech.
Yeah, he gave you tech neck.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, I asked you this off the air during the game the other night, but I'll ask you on there so people can hear your answer. When you're watching the Chargers, does it tug your heart at all? I mean, is there any
Sure.
of that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the team that brought you in the league, gave you a shot, all that jazz.
Yeah, I mean, especially those old school jerseys they're wearing. I mean, I remember wearing those kind of throwback jerseys. It's different because it's a different stadium. You know, if we were in San Diego, if we flew into San Diego and we're staying, wherever, whatever hotel, whether they're downtown or we're kind of in Mission Valley or something like that, and we're staying close to Qualcomm and we walked into Qualcomm, I mean, for sure, it would be a way different feel. But, being the fact that we're in this brand new stadium and all this other stuff, it doesn't feel like there's a connection. But there's certainly quite a few people that are still over there. When we walked into the bowels of the stadium, there's a guy named Chuck that's been around forever, and he's a sort of, he's sort of the guy that does everything behind the scenes, and he's been working with the Chargers for a long time. The Duddy brothers, one's the equipment manager, one guy works in video. I see those guys, on the sidelines. Jen Rojas is one of their communications / alumni people. She was there when I was there, so I just met up with her. I'm like, I don't know, Nick Hardwick, former player, he's assistant offensive line coach. Got a chance to see him, and then Rodney Harrison gets introduced during the game as being introduced in the Ring of Honor. I played with him. He was one of my teammates. Still see him when he does Sunday Night Football and stuff. So there's a lot of, Gates was out there. I played with Gatesy. So there are a lot of people that are still associated with that franchise that, it is a little tugs at the heartstrings a little bit.
Speaking of Gatesy, did you see his name involved in the illegal card game situation?
Antonio Gates was?
Yeah.
No.
So here's my
Hall
question.
of Fame tight end Antonio Gates hosted and played in a rigged poker game in Miami.
All right, if you just said hosted, then that has me concerned. Because here's the deal, and this is, I think, in the last handful of days since this came out, it is not illegal to play in a high-stakes poker game in any way, right? No. What makes it illegal is the house taking a cut, right? Then it turns into a casino. It's a rake. So you could play for nosebleed stakes. Right. Then the fix is the whole nother level, right? It would be illegal if we all got together and then whoever's house was hosting it started taking a 5% cut or a 10% cut.
Right.
So if Gates or Billups or whoever was doing that, already that's illegal. But now you're talking about a rigged game that's taking a rake, and now we're on a whole nother level. Now and the mob ties and stuff. This is just a mess.
Yeah, here's what it says in Pro Football Talk. Pablo Torre reports that Hall of Fame tight end Antonio Gates hosted and played in a rigged poker game in Miami. And then at the bottom of the story, it says he has not yet been accused of any wrongdoing or named in any federal court filings.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. What Garnett's name popped up a couple days ago, and one tweet, I don't know, I haven't followed up on this. One tweet was KG played in one of those games. Well, I'm like, okay, playing in one of those games is very different than
100%.
Knowing it's rigged or being the house.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not illegal to show up and play a game. It's illegal to host the game, take a rake, and of course to rig the game.
Yep.
So, everybody's trying to break stories and be first. I would just say make sure we know exactly their role before you start throwing names out.
Yeah.
Right. So, I don't know what the follow up is. Maybe KG was part of the bait. Right? It sounds like that's what Billups was he was the name.
Yeah.
Let's go play against Chauncey Billups and take his money. He can't be good at cards. Well,
Yeah,
he can be if it's rigged.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
It's going to get weirder.
Yeah.
There's
Super.
no doubt about it. The bloodhounds are out looking for blood.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Right, Mussman?
Absolutely.
You're not talking because your name's going to be on one of these lists.
It's a little
It'll be
dicey.
on there, isn't it?
I
Isn't
always
it?
play it up that I don't like to gamble.
I know
but
it. Yeah, but
I like to rig.
you're the guy with the rake.
Yes. I love raking.
Hey, can we talk?
Whoa.
Can we talk gambling when we come back for a second? I have a gambling take I'd like to throw out when we get back.
Sure. I mean,
relates.
Sauce has got a problem, so welcome to the club.
No, it's actually the exact opposite. It's what I wanted to bring up. That right now, Sauce is a statistical anomaly.
Oh,
it's
me?
insane. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.